very quick transition because I want to stick to this HBO Max stuff because we got another trailer that came out for another HBO Max show, which I love, Harley Quinn.
Yep.
The Harley Quinn show I love so much. I love that group between Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, King Shark is my favorite character.
Yes.
I love that, and so when you told me that they dropped a new trailer for it, I jumped on it right away. BC, you had a chance to look at the Harley Quinn trailer, and by the way, the Harley Quinn trailer you can go ahead and check out on the Grind Calls YouTube channel. He did post it on there as well. Quick plug for BC. BC, what are your thoughts on this Harley Quinn season 3 trailer?
So I love Harley Quinn, man. I saw they showed me the first episode at San Diego Comic-Con a couple years ago, whenever that season 1 came out, and we got to watch the first episode, and I was immediately hooked. I was like, this show is Batman the Animated Series mixed with South Park, and I think that is phenomenal, and it works so well on so many different levels. As much as I love King Shark, I think my favorite is actually Bane when he shows up on there.
Yo, Bane's good. Bane is good, man. I love this trailer. This trailer was awesome. I loved all the cameos that they threw into this. Particularly, there's a very cool James Gunn cameo. In this that I did not see at all. And you're right. And I was thinking more of The Boys. But you hit the nail on the head about it is that DC animated with the South Park because they're doing a lot of commentary on shit that we've seen.
Exactly. It's very meta and fun. And Callie Cuoco, I can never pronounce her last name.
Penny.
She's Penny. There you go. Penny. She is fantastic as Harley Quinn. I love her so much in this role. And her relationship with Ivy is incredible.
I love it.
It makes me want to hear so much more from Ivy. And now it looks like we're getting introduced to another group of the DC villains, and we're going to get to see the Court of Owls, who have been showing up everywhere over the last couple of years. Kind of debut here in the Harley Quinn universe. So I'm excited to see, where this all goes, what it breaks down to, what we do. I'm disappointed that we can't get Batman going down on Catwoman, but it is what it is.
Did you see did we see the same trailer? We don't know.
You remember they were that WB was like, no, you cannot have Batman go down on Catwoman.
Right. And it looks like Harley Quinn show heard that, and then they have their reply to it in this trailer, which I thought was so funny. The Court of Owls reference was so good, especially because it's like a super orgy, which was so funny, so clever about how they did that. And you're right, the Court of Owls have been popping up, and they need to be because the Court of Owls, I'm a big Batman fan. I love the Court of Owls whole story.
Really?
I love the Court of Owls storyline. I think it's so fascinating. And actually, Robert Pattinson has said before that he would like to see Court of Owls take place in his universe, which honestly, that makes the most sense about where you would finally put them. Because all the Court of Owls is just pretty much a Gotham elitist group that they're pretty much the Illuminati, not Marvel Illuminati, but what we know in today's society
as the Illuminati,
as the
real world Illuminati.
Yeah, the real world Illuminati.
The Skulls.
And the Skulls in Gotham, which if you look at the first movie, it sets up a Court of Owls perfectly. So I love that they're finally using the Court of Owls. And they're showing them in this way. It only makes me more excited to see if they're going to potentially use them in the Robert Pattinson thing. What are your thoughts about the Court of Owls potentially being a Batman storyline that they use Robert Pattinson?
I'm not a fan of the Court of Owls. And I don't know why it's boring to me. I don't know why they're boring. I can't explain it. I would rather see the Batman go in the route of Salvatore Maroni. Now that Falcone's dead and we figure out, Like he set up Salvatore Maroni to go to jail. That's got to screw up with things. He's got, maybe, hey, now Maroni's getting out. I want to stick, we talked about it yesterday with the Giancana 2 Days 1963 movie. I'm a huge mobster fan. Right. So if you can keep the mob in there rather than the high society, that I like the mob more than I like high society.
What if they're
both? What I'm saying?
What if they're both? Is what I'm saying.
That's interesting. That is that, but that definitively changes the Court of Owls, because the Court of Owls is not the mafia. The Court of Owls is just, it's not the everyday man, which is what the mafia was. They were more of everyday guys.
Even still, like when you're telling these stories, because they did make some changes in the first movie, especially when it came to, well, not changes. They kind of relied on more of the comic book stuff, especially when it came to Martha and her past, right? Mm-hmm. And especially when it came to the Arkhams and the Waynes. Who's not to say that the Maronis aren't the mafia in a higher class society kind of way, right?
That is true. That could definitely possibly be an aspect. But then again, there's also, Reeves has said he has an idea for Freeze, which is something I would rather see. I would rather see Mr. Freeze in here. And
I don't know how you do Mr. Freeze in this universe without it.
I don't either. Fantastic. But if Matt Reeves says he has a plan, I trust it.
No, I absolutely do. I would love to see it. When I first walked out of watching The Batman, the first thing I said was the sequel should be Court of Owls. Before I even heard any rumor, before I heard anything, it should be Court of Owls. And then I heard the Mr. Freeze thing, and I'm like, that's cool too. I would still rather it be Court of Owls.
See, I would love to see Freeze, and I would love to see, and at the risk of sounding too much like Batman and Robin, after, Harley Quinn does so good with Ivy, I would love to see a good version of Ivy. Because while I'm actually a fan of Batman and Robin, I don't care. I know it's bad, but it's just fun. The one thing I don't like was Uma Thurman's Ivy. I didn't like that at all.
Right.
So I would love to see a new version of Ivy done different, done right in my eyes. I would love to see something we haven't seen at all. We've never seen a Clayface. Can we do a Clayface in this world? I don't know.
I don't think you can.
But it's something I would like to see.
Yeah. And that was my whole thing about why I think that the Court of Owls would be a good fit. Because it is Batman lore. It is proper Batman lore. There's a lot to peel back there, but then there's also a lot of ways that you can change it.
Yeah.
To make it fit, especially with the world, with the Gotham that Matt Reeves made.
You're not wrong there. The world they made is perfect for a Court of Owls. I will say I loved the Court of Owls on Gotham. I thought they did actually do Court of Owls okay there. That was interesting to see. Mm-hmm. The one of the few things Gotham did do right, but.
Hey man, tell me how you really feel, bro.
Look, I go back and forth, man. Like I watched all of Gotham. It was difficult at times, but then there'd be an episode that it's just genius. There was genius in that show.
There was, man.
But it was bogged down by baby Batman.
Yeah. I think that show kind of suffered with not understanding what it was when it first started, because it bounced so many times between, are we going to be a police procedural? Are we going to be focusing on Commissioner Gordon? Then they quickly shift focus and started telling us a lot about Baby Bruce. I loved how they did Alfred, regardless.
Oh, Alfred, fantastic.
The Alfred stuff was awesome, to the point where he was so good as Alfred, they came up with the Pennyworth show, and I didn't care. I'm like, my guy's over here right now. I'm watching that. So I haven't seen that, but this is pretty good stuff.
Dude, they're Gordon, they're Bullock. Alfred was great. I loved Penguin in there. I loved Cameron by Cordova, I think her name was. Oh, okay. She played Selena Kyle. Oh my, she was the girl so good.
Yeah, she was great. She was great as baby Catwoman.
Yeah, and I was furious in the finale when I was like, okay, we're finally gonna see her full on Catwoman, and they recasted her for the finale because they wanted someone older.
Yeah, that was
Because they
kind of
time jumped. Now that they still let David Moraz, whatever his name was,
play Batman.
baby Batman, but they got a whole brand new Selena Kyle. And I was like, are you shitting me? All of this, and you screw over Cameron like that. That made me so mad.
Right. The other thing we got was Cameron Monaghan.
Yeah,
As-
I also hated his
as
Joker.
the 15 different Jokers that he played. Guys, anyway, that's not the point. We're here to talk about Harley Quinn.
That's Harley Quinn and the Court of Owls and Batman.
Harley Quinn. I'm looking forward to this. They had me from the very first episode. I don't think there's an episode I disliked. I just had a lot of fun watching this show.
Mm-hmm.
Kaylee and I cannot Penny. She has a great relationship with HBO Max. Because she also has her flight attendant show, which I've watched. I've actually watched. I'm halfway through season 2 right now. It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I'm going to recommend it to everybody, but for me, I enjoy it. But I like her as Harley Quinn. I think she does a great job. Her voice is great. It's a good show. Kite Man is awesome.
Kite Man's great.
Kite Man's awesome, but you're right. Bane is great. King Shark's great. It's a great show. Guys, that's what we have to say about the Harley Quinn Season 3 trailer. Have you guys had a chance to check it out? What did you guys think about the Harley Quinn trailer? Are you excited for Harley Quinn Season 3? Have you not watched it yet? If you haven't and you're a DC fan, highly recommend you go ahead and start watching this show. It is one of the best TV shows that the DC is making right now. It's one of the best ones. I like it more than Doom Patrol. I like it more than God. Please cancel Titans because I'm tired of that show. But
I hate you. You shut your mouth. Titans is fantastic.
And with that being said, we're done with this topic and we're moving on to our very next topic.